Hello, my name is Steven Salaka, the CTO from Simply Granted. Today, I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to apply for a grant with the Simply Granted platform. This series of videos will introduce you to the platform and will serve as a useful tutorial on how to best use the platform. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below or contact us directly through our website at www.simplygranted.com. Let's begin. You can select and weed out the ones that you want to apply for, but you have to make sure that you really read into a lot of the information about the grants. We've got information here, but in terms of what the grant pool committee is looking for, what they're looking for in a submission package, it's going to be up to you to do that research to determine if these grants are appropriate for you. We provide the base for you, but you're going to have to make sure that you go through and figure out if these ones actually meet your needs. The next step in our package creation wizard is our package creation wizard button down here. And what this button will do is it will continue the package creation wizard process. So we've decided to apply for Microelectronics Advanced Research Corporation grant. We'll click on our package creation wizard, and this will take us to the first step in our package creation wizard. And this is fairly simple. What you're going to do here is you're going to upload your grant proposal letter. Your grant proposal letter should basically include things like, this is the project that I'm working on, this is the community that I'm servicing. So all of this information should be in your grant proposal letter. Now, a lot of you might be new to this, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what do I need to have in a grant proposal letter? Well, lucky for you, we actually have a lot of documentation, a lot of sample templates that you can use within your grant application package. So what you'll do is you'll click on this Load from Document Templates button. And what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to select from our hundreds and hundreds of different grant application package letters. So for example, maybe you're doing something about mission control, or you're dealing with the New World, or food security, or international relationships, or human rights. So we've got a grant template for hundreds and hundreds of different situations. So once you've selected the template that really matches your need, you hit select, and what this will do is it will add it automatically to your package here. We can go ahead and view this in our Google Drive, and we have our template document here. We've got our project title that we'll need to add. It has the information. We need to have an abstract. We need to have a background. We need to have project description. And it gives a brief example of each of the things that needs to be within these proposal template sections. So a very easy way for you to get a leg up in terms of what you need to do. The other nice thing is, let's say you've already created a grant application package. You've already got a document that you've sent out a couple hundred times, and it's working very well for you. Well, you can actually go through and select some of the existing documents within your existing packages. To do that, you'll click on Add Existing Document, and this will bring up the window and allow you to browse through and find, let's say you've got another proposal letter that you want to apply to a different grant maker, but for the same project. So you would want to add that to the process here. Next, we click on Upload Your Proposal Letter. Again, in this case, we've got a sample document that you can take a look at. If this is something that you need, what's in a simple document, what do you need to have, how you need to write it. If you want to, you can add that document to the package. If you've got a letter of solicitation, if you've got some of these other documents, you can go ahead and upload the ones that you already have. You'll continue through these steps until you come over here to the end. Now, you may have some of these documents now. You may use some of the sample templates that we have within the system, or you may have documents that you've already have in the existing. You don't necessarily need all these documents in every package. What we've done is we've done a lot of research working with grant writers, and we've determined that there's a set of probably 7 or 8 documents that are pretty common across grant application packages. And so part of this wizard is going to basically allow you to walk through, upload sample documents, and go from there. So once we're done, we close our wizard, and it allows us to view the package that we just created. So once I've closed this wizard, I now see I've got my application package. Now, the system isn't too nice in terms of the application package name, so probably the first thing you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to change this name to be something a little bit more meaningful. So usually what I'll do is I'll just copy and paste the name of the grant, and then whatever the name of the project that I'm working on. So let's say I need a new swing set. And I'll go ahead and save that. And now I've got a much nicer name for my application package. And then from here, you can see that you've got the information about the grant. You've got all the documents that are in the grant. And then you've got your document manager over here. Let's say you forgot to add some of the sample documents. Well, you can always load those sample documents at any time by clicking on this Load from Document Template button. Let's say you've got other files that are in other packages. You can go ahead and add those to the package here by clicking on Add Existing Document. You can upload documents. If you've got a whole collection of other documents that you need within your submission package, you can click on this Upload Document. And finally, you can create a new document, and this will allow you to create a PowerPoint slides, it will allow you to create an Excel document, and it will allow you to create a Word document, all within the application. So you don't have to leave and go anywhere. You can do all of this within here. You're probably going to need a few more documents other than what we have here. And what you're going to want to do is add these documents from the template library or other requirements documents from your folder to get you off on the right foot. It's probably going to take you some time to put together all the necessary documents for your first package. Well, the great news is, once you've created a single package within the system, you can then reuse these documents all over the place. So you've created a great proposal letter here for this Microelectronics Advanced Research Corporation, and then you want to go ahead and use that same proposal letter for multiple packages. Well, you can just copy it, add existing document into all the different packages that you need. In addition, since all your grant documents are stored securely within your Google Drive account, you can rest easily knowing that all your documents are in one convenient location. I know a lot of nonprofit organizations, you've got your documents on this computer, somebody has documents on the laptop, someone has it on the server, there's somebody up in Connecticut who's got a part of a document. But by using the Simply Granted platform, you're able to coalesce all of the documents in a single location. So this way you have access to all those documents in one location. We cannot stress this enough. Regardless of what you see here within the application package, the grant information, the letters, use the information in this package as well as in the information from the grant organization to make sure you understand the submission process completely. We've automated a lot of this stuff, and a lot of these grant writing organizations will accept automatic submissions. But you need to make sure that you follow their instructions completely. They may require a specific specialized template that you have to download from their website in order to apply. They may want you to package everything up and mail. So even though we have the information in here and we've got our researchers going through and updating this on a daily basis, the last word on this is the grant writing organization. So you need to make sure you check with that organization before you do a submission. We can't be responsible for packages being incorrectly submitted or missing documents. It's really your responsibility to make sure that you're meeting all of the criteria. So once you've checked that, once you've checked with the grant writing organization, you've made sure that all the documents are in there. You know, we've gone ahead and we've added this subject animal rights grant package proposal letter here. But again, this is a template document. So what we're going to want to do is make sure that we edit it for this specific grant application. We don't just want to send them a template because they're going to be like, whoa, what is this? So we want to make sure that we go ahead and edit these documents, make sure that they're nice, make sure that they're exactly what we need in order to do the submission. After you've perfected your package, you've got all the documents in there, you've checked with the grant writing organization for the submission deadlines and their submission rules and their submission formats. Once you've got all that perfected, it's time to submit. If it's a manual package, then once you hit that submit button, you're going to get a link that takes you to the folder containing all of the documents you added to the package so that you can easily reference from this location. You can send that off to FedEx to have them do a print and ship. You can print them on your own and ship them off. While we make every effort to ensure the information on the site is accurate, please make sure to check and recheck the information from the grant writers directly for the most up-to-date information. They may have canceled the grant, they may have extended or retracted the deadline. We're not responsible if you accidentally send it to a return to sender address. So again, you need to make sure you check on this. If the process is automatic, well, this is really where the fun begins. Using the power of the internet, your package is going to be automatically bundled up and sent to the grant maker listed in the grant information screen. You're going to be prompted to enter some catchy taglines and emails saying, okay, what is this all about? And create an introductory email letter to the grant committee. This information, along with all the information you've added to your submission package, will be whisked away to the grant writing organization. Again, even though we make every effort to ensure the information on the site is accurate, please make sure to check and recheck the information on the grant URL, the web page, the telephone number for the most up-to-date information. If the email address does not match the email address from the URL, then please do not submit during the automatic submission process, but rather through the manual process, sending an email to the correct address. Note, if you make a mistake, it's not a problem. You can always resubmit a previously submitted package, but this is not necessarily recommended. It's much better to get in direct contact with the grant application committee and send them the updates and changes that you might have that way. If you do notice that there's any discrepancies between our information in the system and the information from the grant writing organization, please bring it to our attention so that we can remedy it immediately. We make every effort to make sure this information is accurate, but because there's so much information in here and the grant writing committees are changing things so quickly, a lot of this information gets out of date fairly rapidly. So if you notice anything, please help us out and let us know if there's any discrepancies. It'll help you out and it'll help other people out trying to apply for grants. Well, that's it. Once the package is submitted, you can use the platform to track your submission status. Once the application deadline is passed, you'll notice that the status of your package goes from submitted to awaiting results. Once you hear back from the grant application committee, you can mark the package as awarded or not awarded at your convenience. And that's really about it. You've submitted your first grant package in a mere matter of minutes, and you're well on your way to growing your available funding for your organization. Let's go ahead and get started with this dashboard. Across the top when you first log in, these are icons indicating the system status. This first one over here shows you how many grants which have been added in the system within the past 24 hours. Every day that you log in, you come in, you're going to see that the grants are increasing. The second metric over here